Yo, today we are watching this Cory Kenshin situation is crazy. Now I don't know what's going on with him. Of course the nigga's been gone for like a year, but like I didn't know that there was any situation going on. But let's get into it. Alright, here's Cory doing that weird shit again, bro.
See my butthole.
Alright, so we're
Man, sit
talking
your old
about
ass
Cory
down.
Kenshin again because there's
Holy,
some drama
Cory is
going
such a
on within
vibe,
the
I swear.
community. So for a little bit of context, it's been over a year since Cory uploaded. I know I made like my big video about that whole thing, but honestly I don't really care for that video too much because I didn't even edit it. So that's why we're back here today talking about Cory Kenshin and the fact that there's a little bit of a problem. See, since he's been gone for so long, you know, obviously since he has a really strong fan base, people are they're gonna want to know when he comes back, and obviously since the guy himself barely even updates his fans on when he's going.
What I hate the most is the niggas that like sit in the comment sections like, hey, you just posted. Fuck you. I just went out of my way to go on YouTube to go see if this nigga posted. And now I feel goofy as hell. Now I feel mad fucking goofy because now I'm sitting here looking at his post that he posted 1 year ago that I've already watched and I have nothing to do.
Going to
That
come
shit is
back
so
when he takes a
embarrassing.
break. That leaves the fans to do their own research about it, which, let's be honest here, watching any of those videos aren't going to do jack shit. It doesn't change if he's going to come back or not, but I
Right.
guess the fans of him like to feel better when they watch that type of content. Maybe they just want to see how he's doing, get a little update, and that's actually a little bit of the problem and the reason why I'm making this video today. So there's this channel that's become quite infamous within the Cory Kenshin community, and not for a good reason. Like, people in the Cory Kenshin community genuinely hate this YouTuber because they think he's exploiting Cory Kenshin and the fact that he's taking a break off of YouTube for his own
Please don't
personal
tell me it is
gain.
what I
And
think
the
it
channel
is.
in question that I'm talking about is called the Gamer Palace.
Okay, never
Now,
mind. I don't
before
know
say
who the
anything-
hell that nigga is. It was someone that they showed on the screen of he makes like skits and stuff. But I just saw his video like just a couple minutes ago and I was like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about because he literally had Cory Kenshin in his title. But I was like, hey, I don't know what it is. And I saw this and I was like, I gotta react to it.
else, I actually know the Gamer Palace. I've been on a couple of his streams before, and honestly, he's a pretty chill dude. But regardless, he's become quite infamous within the Cory Kenshin community because he makes a lot of videos about him where he claims to have updates in his titles a lot of the
Okay,
time.
that shit's a bit weird. To be able to scroll down and still have just straight up pictures of Cory Kenshin with big text, do your own shit, bro. Like, I know, like, people are gonna sit here in the comments, oh, you're reacting to someone else's content. Yeah, but I take time out of my day to actually put in my own commentary and try to transform it at least a little bit into my own, like, type of content. I don't put other than, like, these creators to make the video. You know, fuck it. I'm not even gonna explain myself anymore.
Claims that Cory Kenshin is prepared to make a comeback or responded to something. And it's gotten to a point where fans of Cory Kenshin literally hate this guy. And if you were to click on any one of the Gamer Palace's videos, I'm sure you could kind of understand where they're coming from.
Cory Kenshin is finally back. I've been getting tons of comments saying Cory Kenshin hit 18 million and that I lied about him returning at 18 million. But I also said there's a good chance he'll be back at the 20 million mark. Because Cory over the past 4 or 5 years have been making videos.
Tell me why the fuck this nigga would gain 2 million subscribers from not posting. That shit doesn't make sense. Like, I'm pretty sure he actually did that before where he gained like 10 million or something when he was gone. But that doesn't mean that, like, okay, he's gonna come back when he hits 20 million. I doubt the nigga thinks that he's gonna hit 20 million when he's not even doing anything.
For 5
That
million,
wouldn't
then
make
10
any
million,
sense.
and then of course 15 million. So he has to return at the 20 million mark, but realistically that will happen in 5 to maybe 6 months from now.
To sum up what the Gamer Palace's content is, he'll make a video where he'll give like a really small update where, for example, he'll notice that Cory Kenshin recently played a game on his Steam profile or something, and he will then make a speculation that because of that he is going to return to YouTube.
So a year ago, Cory Kenshin played a game called
What?
Street Fighter 6, and as you can see, he only got 25 minutes into the game, and the game is 17 hours long. And if you go to Cory Kenshin's PlayStation profile, he was playing Street Fighter only yesterday. And the speculation I made is Cory is finishing the game, and he's gonna upload it to his account once he finishes the game.
And that's pretty much
This nigga's
all
just
of his
making
videos. I think the
completely
real
out of the
problem
dust
that people have with
speculations,
this
what the
guy
hell?
is the fact that they think he's just exploiting him. Which, let's be completely honest here, yes, that's an
He is.
objective fact. He makes these videos on Cory Kenshin with the goal of getting his fan base to click on them, which in turn boosts him in the algorithm. Like, I'm a YouTuber myself and I've made videos like that in the past, so I kind of know how that whole thing works. And the thumbnails and titles are also pretty
I mean,
clean.
shit, I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, nobody does it. Like, I do it myself. Like, Cory Kenshin is gonna be on the thumbnail of this video. I can bet you that. Whoever the topic is of the video is going to be on the thumbnail. And I'm doing that in order to drag in views and stuff like that. Because it's like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. If you want to know what I'm talking about, then come join the video. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'd ever use the same nigga's face over and over and over again, just for like a strand of videos. Maybe twice. You might see like the same person on a video twice of mine. Never in a row, probably. But for it to just be straight up rows of just Cory Kenshin, so that's really OD.
And one could even say that the titles are kind of bordering a little bit on misinformation. But honestly, everybody on YouTube clickbaits, it's not that big of a deal.
Right,
and if you were really to break down this guy's content, there's nothing that's actually harmful that he's doing. Obviously, he's taking advantage of the more gullible side of Cory Kenshin's fan base that believe that they can find out everything about Cory Kenshin just by watching some clickbait videos about him. But at the end of the day, his content basically is just him speculating. You could argue that it's clickbait and it's misleading, but people are trying to make the argument that he's somehow harassing Cory Kenshin. I mean, I could see where people are coming from with that argument, especially when he makes videos like where he stalks his PSN profile. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit weird, and I'm pretty sure I've even told him on one of his live streams that that's just flat out weird. But harassment would be more like if he were doing things that were actually affecting Cory Kenshin.
Yeah, it's not like Cory Kenshin himself is like, damn, like I'm scared of this nigga, you know? Like if he came out saying like, oh yeah, I've been kind of like not wanting to post even more because of the fact I keep seeing videos like this, then that's kind of more of harassment. But I mean, shit, he hasn't said anything yet.
Making a bunch of spam clickbait videos about him, you could say that that's annoying or whatever. I mean, that's personally why I stopped making those types of videos, because they're kind of pointless if you really think about them in the grand scheme of things. But it's not harassment to make content on YouTube. He's not spewing hateful things about him in every video. He's not trying to start a targeted harassment campaign towards him. The only real criticisms I have of his channel is the fact that he's doing these members-only live streams where you have to pay for a membership to his channel in order to watch, and obviously since the younger fans of Cory Kenshin, they obviously think that this guy knows something about Cory Kenshin that they don't, so they're gonna give this guy money, and he's gonna make these streams where he puts Cory Kenshin in the title, and I don't really agree with that. That's basically scamming people is what you're doing. It's morally—
the fact that these kids are even able to get the money to do that is just like, what the hell? What are your parents doing? Hey mom, can I get some money to like pay this creator? Oh, you want to donate or something to a streamer? Kind of. I'm just paying my way into the stream. Oh, so you have to pay your way to watch? Kind of weird. What is it about? Oh, it's about this creator who has not posted in about a year. Fuck no. You're not getting shit. I would never let my kids do something like that.
I really hope that he stops doing it. Because if you think about it, making the videos themselves, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But if you're going to charge people for a membership and promote these streams about Cory Kenshin that people have to pay for, that's a completely different thing. People are so focused on calling this guy out on clickbait or making the same videos all the time. But this, in my opinion, is the only real thing that's really fucking shady, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to cover in this video. But I also really quickly wanted to talk about this guy's fans, bro, because this shit is crazy. People love to obsess over this man and make these crazy speculations about what's happened to him while he's gone off of YouTube, and they've just got the guy's nuts in their mouth like 24/7. Maybe I personally don't get it because I don't even watch his content.
Like the niggas already came out with a video like, hey, let me live my life, you know, like shit. You're gonna have to just trust the fact that after a couple of months and shit, I'm still gonna be back. You gotta trust the fact that I'm going to be back. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be back. Don't bother me. Don't start like worrying so much. I'm going to be back. Niggas still worry about him and they're still like basically just spamming like, hey, where's Cory Kenshin at? Cory, it's been so long, yada yada. Let the nigga live. He's been doing this shit for so long. Like if I make it on this like YouTube and then like 20 years from now, I wouldn't say it's been that long, like 15 years from now, I'm like, damn, like I kind of want to live life a little bit. I'd be pretty pissed if people keep coming in my comment section like, hey, bro, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? When I just told y'all that. I'm just living life. Like, to just
but
keep
you guys do
pressing
realize
about
that
it
he's
so
been
weird.
uploading content for over 15 years now. He's been on this platform
Hold up. Shit. Y'all gonna have to subscribe. Y'all gonna have to subscribe for that one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a crazy prediction of mine. I'm not even like the biggest Cory Kenshin fan, and I got that right on the money. 15 years.
Videos since before a large percentage of his fan base was even born. And it's like they think he's some machine that is obligated to make new content all the time, and they love to complain all the time about him taking breaks, and they say that he doesn't give a shit about his fans. So to all those fans out there, let me give you guys the reality check that your father never gave you. He doesn't owe anyone jack shit. He is a guy who makes videos on YouTube. I mean, me personally, I think it is a little bit unprofessional to keep abandoning your audience like that, but then again, the guy has almost 20 million subscribers. I only have like 100,000.
But has he even said like, yeah, I'm a professional YouTuber? No, like, yeah, just because you make money off and make a living off it doesn't make you a professional at it. You're just good at it, and people fuck with that. That doesn't mean he can't leave whenever he wants. It's kind of like the whole point of it's kind of like the luxury of being on YouTube. You can leave whenever you want as long as you have enough money and be straight. You can be cool.
So he probably knows a little bit more than me about YouTube, so I'm not going to speak on that. But if you miss the guy so much, how about you just watch his old content? He has like over 1,000 videos made. I'm sure even the most devoted fans of him probably haven't watched every single video that he's ever made. So either watch his old content, find someone else to watch, and just quit complaining. Like,
right, that's the other thing. Like, it's not like there's not niggas out there that aren't doing the same thing that's him. Like, I've seen creators be like, am I the next Cory Kenshin? And then their videos are kind of like it. But honestly, I kind of fuck with more of the creators that don't be doing all that. And they, like, actually, like, have, like, a good amount of, like, good content, you know, good gaming content. You know, like, I fuck with that. Like, they should go fuck with him instead of bothering Cory Kenshin.
Come back isn't going to do anything. If anything, if I were Cory Kenshin, I would personally be really annoyed, and I'd want to take an even longer break. And it's so funny that people are collectively hating on this guy just for taking advantage of the whole situation. But if you guys were to simply stop watching his videos, then the problem would be solved, but you guys keep talking about him. You guys keep giving his videos engagement. By hating on him, you're literally doing nothing but just giving him money. So for anyone watching this video who's a fan of Cory Kenshin, I don't know when he's gonna come back. The Gamer Palace doesn't know when he's gonna come back. Nobody really except for Cory Kenshin himself actually knows that. And he's actually spoken on that before, and he said that he's the only reliable source of information when it comes to him coming back to YouTube.
Don't believe any other YouTubers talking about, I know when Cory Kenshin is coming back. They don't know when I'm coming back. Because I don't know when I'm coming back.
Right, that's what I was about to say. He probably doesn't even know himself.
I am the source.
So why would y'all still continue to go out of your way to look for videos that claim to have information about when he's coming back? Because I promise you, unless the YouTuber knows him personally or is some crazy stalker, they
that's
don't
the thing. Like, the nigga is giving out, like, the Game Palace. He's giving out, like, he's giving out, like, information that's, like, obviously not true. Like, oh, when he hits 20 million, he's coming back. You think Cory Kenshin's really sitting there like, man, you know what? I'll come back when I hit 20 mil. No. He's going to come back whenever he feels like coming back. So for them to hate on him, the Gaming Palace, even though it's like, it's obvious that the information he's given doesn't have much logic behind it, it's weird. It's just weird.
The answers, gang. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to speak on for this video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on all my socials. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second channel. I'm going to start posting on there again. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll see you guys.
That's just crazy to me, though. Like, the Gaming Palace, like, yeah, like he just said, he's not doing anything wrong. You can't really shame him for it. But to post the same guy, like, 1,000,000 times, that is a little bit weird. I mean, I can see people calling him out on it. Like, hey, why are you doing all that? That's kind of weird. But he shouldn't be getting, like, so much hate that he is, I guess, is what this guy's saying. But, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Hey, when Cory Kenshin does come back, trust me, I'm going to be on that video. I promise you I'm going to be on that video within the first, like, 5 minutes at least. Yeah, love y'all. See y'all. Peace.